word my acronym starts for acquire. I like it because it's about the idea of acquiring the knowledge of how to maintain a healthy relationship. But I want to take you through why acquire. So it's because first letter has A, which stands for appreciation. Now, it sounds some people think, oh, we do appreciate, but maybe appreciation in terms of it's a very important element for maintaining a healthy relationship. And people think that they do appreciate their friends, their partners, their families, but maybe they're not voicing that. They're not voicing their appreciation or what they appreciate about them. So I think it's a very important aspect of, appreciating and voicing that, telling other people what do you appreciate about them and why. Second letter is about C, which is about complimenting. Now, complimenting, people say, what do you mean about complimenting? Why should I compliment? Why is that important? Well, it is important to compliment. It is important to say to somebody what you like about them, what you admire about them, because I think you help them feel special, and then that will give them a space to do that for you, and that could help you feel special as well. So complimenting is more important than people think in how to maintain a healthy relationship. Now, next letter stands for Q, which is about questioning. Now, what do I mean about questioning? Questioning, I mean about having the right questions to keep that sense of curiosity. When we are, say, in a long-term relationship, some people start saying, start getting bored, or, but it's not that, because, it's normal to start getting that, because it's daily life, it's children, it's family, it's routine. But if you have the right curiosity, and you use that curiosity through right questions, then that can change, and that's about maintaining that sense of interest in the relationship. So questions about what the other person likes, they don't like, sometimes ask me people, so what? Do I ask them about how was the day? Or no, it's not questions about how your day was, what your boss said, what are we going to do tomorrow? Did you put what happened with our kids in school? So it's not about that. It's about intimate questions that people forget to make to each other. Questions about, what are your thoughts? We had this argument yesterday, what were your thoughts? Or, what do you think we'll be doing in 2 years from now? Or things about get to understand better each other. So questioning is really important because it links with that sense of curiosity for the other person you have next to you. Next letter is about U. Now, what U stands for? It stands for unpredictability. Now, what I mean about unpredictability, I mean that when we get into a relationship, some people at least, they might lose that sense of identity. They might lose that sense of individuality that they used to have before getting into that relationship. So the whole world becomes the other person, that relationship. But I think, and then that sense of unpredictability, is lost, because then all the focus goes to one person, to one thing. So by being able to keep that sense of individuality, then people can also keep that sense of unpredictability in the relationship, and that means that at the same time things cannot be taken for granted, but also they can maintain that sense of interest and suspense, if you want to say it, in the relationship. Next letter stands for I, and it's about initiation. Now, I think it's a very important aspect to initiate, the initiation aspect, because what happens is a lot of people, when they get into a relationship, they think that other people can understand what they want, what they need, so they expect things from them, to do things for them. But it's very important to remind ourselves that the people we have in our lives are not mirrors of ourselves. They are with us because they want that on a voluntary basis, and we have to be able to remind that. So if we want to do something, if we want to explore something or do something, we cannot expect the other person to do that for us. If we want it, it's great to initiate that, to take that proactivity, initiate that, and share that with the other person, invite the other person, and that will, help people to stop being resentful and also to balance their expectations. So initiate things you want. Don't expect them to happen. Next letter is about R, which is about reflection. I think it's very important to take a few moments a few times in a week, or if we're too busy in a month, that's at least to remind ourselves to reflect about our relationships. Are we happy? Are we missing something? Is this something we could work more? Something we could miss? Like we could do more, or something we could share with our partners, with our friends? I think it's a very important aspect to reflect. And I want you to really, really take 2 seconds to think, do I ever sit down and reflect on my relationship? And be honest in yourself. How often do you do that? I don't think people do that as much, but if they did, it would be very helpful. And if you could actually reflect together with your partner or your friend, or that would be even better. And the last letter stands for E, which I think is one of the most important, which is about expression. So being able to express ourselves, express our vulnerabilities, express our needs, express what we want from the other person is so important. It's actually the core element of a good communication. So that can help the other person to understand who we really are, understand our needs, and then be able to give that to us, and also us to be more happy and fulfilled in the relationship. So acquire, appreciate, complimenting, questioning / curiosity, unpredictability / individuality, initiation, reflection, expression. Acquire the right knowledge for maintaining a healthy relationship. I hope you enjoyed it.